just started watching something that came up that's questioning why Melania's son Barron wasn't at that poor guy's inauguration in 2016, however the other kid was, and he wasn't. Why wasn't he there? And you see a picture of him, and I look and I say, and I've made comments about it before, there's something going on here, but nobody seems to talk about it. Kid's like 6'4" or something when he was 14, and I guess he's like good at sports and probably really smart in school, things like that. They're keeping him hidden away, which means he's away from his father, so he's probably getting enough from his therapist to spread his father's ideas on him. And you know, this is all conjecture, but you look and you go, well, might it be that? And then you remember, we've all seen the movie The Omen with Damien. Damien, actually, that movie took the #1 Damien reference away from Herman Hesse from the book Damien that he wrote, and put it on this little evil bastard, son of a jackal, 2/3 fucking human. Who else was in that fucking melee? But I never read the book. It's a trilogy, The Omen. And I did see Carmen Burana, the symphony by the Battle Creek Symphony Orchestra. It was fantastic. And I have it, I should be playing it in the background, but I'd probably get copyright claimed. There are 3 books in the trilogy, 3 movies, I guess 2 also. But I saw the movie, didn't read the book. I did come across the book, The Final Conflict, where his father, I think his father is Paul Thorne. He was an ambassador to something. He was somebody important in politics, but it wasn't really his father, I don't think. They switched him at birth with the son of a jackal and some poor forlorn virgin whore used to everything but vaginal, you know, and suddenly they bring in this jackal, and now you've got a demon child that you switch out in the hospital. You know, people say, you look just like him. Yeah, my father was a son of a bitch also. He was a dog in his own way. So, of course, I look just like him. Can't argue it. Blink, blink. So switched at birth. But I read The Final Conflict, which is when he was like getting ready to run for president. Damien Thorne, all grown up. Killed his fake father in the first one, got all his inheritance. You know, he was a senator or something, I don't know. But Damien was in like an ambassador to England or something, and he said, you know, get them when they're young, get the kids when they're young. That's why you take them to the rallies with you, have them chanting and singing songs and dancing. I mean, I saw this with my nephews and nieces at 3 and 4 years old. If I was playing Megadeth, they would go ape shit and start dancing around. You just fry their brains a little bit and push them down a path. So this is what we have to realize. We all act like once that poor guy is done and gone, then it's all done and gone. But that poor guy is Senator Paul Thorne. I don't think his name's Paul, but we'll use that. Senator Thorne, whatever his rank was, he wasn't the one that was going to tear all this down. He brought to the world whether it was of his own seed or not, he brought to the world Damien, the Antichrist. The Trumpet magazine's been looking for so long into the East and things like that, looking for who the Antichrist is, who will make one monetary value and one world order and all this shit. That kid has been held away. I don't know, and I'm talking to you, kid. Barron, really, I'm not giving you shit. I'm just saying, be careful. You're old enough now. Step back. What are you, 17? I always said once you hit 18, you get to decide what kind of life you really want, because you're on your own. They say, 18, you get a job, get the fuck out of the house. And I say, yeah, okay, bye. And they say, I'll see you around, see you soon. And you say, no. That's what people do sometimes. It didn't work that way with me. But you get to decide who you are going to be at 18. It seems to me that they've had you hidden away for so long, so you didn't allow people to monitor you, to gauge your actions and your thought processes. So you're still free and clear. You can step back and out. But I would surmise that they have been playing you, and you are a good, strong person. Your father was too, from what I understand. But he was never... Let me just take the word good out of there with your father. Your father, I heard, was strong. Like he'd ever been in a fight, I don't know. He's just one of those people like retard strength. He can move things around. That's why we keep him. Well, he's moved everything around. And you have the ability to put everything he moved around back into place, or just shove it over the edge of the fucking hill. Insurmountable task. Or maybe you want it. But why would you want it? I mean, you could walk away free and clear the way Don Jr. couldn't when he was tending bar in like Wyoming or South Dakota or something, and the word came in, you better get your ass back here. Get in line, boy. Well, they've kept you far enough from your father. They still put the things he wants into your head, but in a way that seems believable. They're trying to make you fucking destroy this peace that walks the streets. People talk like, well, there will be peace after that poor guy gets reelected. No, there won't. There will never be peace again. It's a long time before there's peace coming right now. People, once they realize that they think differently than they do, you can go months and years without them ever knowing, and all of a sudden they're like, and they come up, and it's like, back off 6 feet. I don't care about the COVID. I don't care about the sick. It's about you staying the hell away from me. Never you wanted you close to me. That's the point. You, Barron, you have a choice to make that may be bigger than anything anybody really ever could imagine. They've hidden you away. They've given you time to think. They've put thoughts into your mind. They've educated. They made you strong. What are you going to be? I guess it depends on which wolf you feed, right? A good wolf and an evil wolf, which one will win in the end? Is the one you feed. You could just disappear, or you could come in and make things right. whatever happened to Barron, they ask. Well, I feel like they're keeping him quiet. They're making a secret out of him. And it's up to him to decide whether he likes the secret.